So what is the remedy when your application under BRS scheme 2015 is rejected? So before knowing about the remedy, we must understand why it is pending in High Court. We must also understand some concepts of building permission. Let us assume there is a 1 acre layout, out of which 10% is left as open spaces, that is approximately 500 square yards, and another 30% is lost for roads. So you lost another 1500 square yards. So out of 1 acre, the remaining is around 3000 square yards. So now let us assume 3000 square yards were divided into 20 plots, each plot at measuring 150 square yards. Now for 150 square yards, as per the government rules, you can get a maximum of around 3 floors permission, including ground floor, that is G+2. Now let us assume you applied for only 1 floor, that is ground floor, and you constructed another 2 floors without permission. Now, though it is permissible under law to grant permission for 3 floors, you applied for 1 floor and you constructed 2 floors without permission based on some illegal advice. If you apply for BRS scheme, your permission, your application will be allowed. It will not be rejected. Why it will not be rejected? Because it is already permissible under law. You made a mistake of not making an application. You made a mistake of not paying the fee and obtaining the proceedings. Now let us take another example. You constructed 4 floors. That is to say, you took permission for 1 floor, that is ground floor, and constructed 3 floors. So 4th floor is not permissible as per the government rules. Your application will be rejected because the risk is not with the 4th floor, the risk is with the entire building. Now what government will do after rejecting your application? I don't have any answer. It is government's discretion. They can seal your building, they can demolish the entire building, or they could demolish the floor which is illegal. It is the government's discretion and government knows what to do, because if somebody gets killed, if the building collapses due to some reason, government has to pay compensation. When government has to pay the compensation, government will decide what to do with the building. It is simply like this. If you are not getting the point yet, understand that a car has a capacity of 5 passengers. If 10 passengers are traveling in that car, what happens to that car? Everybody gets killed. It is also the same way. In a building, permission is granted expecting in a double bedroom house, an expected living citizens are around 4. Based on that, permission is given. That is to say, in a 150 square yards plot, approximately if maximum permission is taken, that is G+2, government expects 12 people to live in that house. If you go on constructing floor upon floor, floor upon floor, now you are overreaching the capacity of the plot and the built up area. That is to say, 10 people are traveling in a car which has a capacity of around 5. That is to say, in another words, 12 people can reside in a G+2 house comfortably. If more than 12 people are living in a G+2 house constructed in a 150 square yard plot, then risk is there based on the floors. Now if floors are increased, amenities have to be taken, water shortage will be there, drainage will be overflowing, power supply will be a mismatch because it will be usage of more power supply and all other problems. Therefore, your application will be rejected. Hope you got the point. Now, what is the remedy? The remedy is you have to make an application to the government. Now, to make an application to the government, you must understand what is government and what is municipality. Municipality is not government. Your corporation is not government. Your Gram Panchayat is not government. Government is something different. Government means secretariat. In a simple language, I am saying government means one who creates the law, one who creates the government orders. In this instant case, BRS GO was issued by government, not by commissioner, municipal commissioner, or not by your Gram Panchayat. So commissioner will approve or commissioner will reject your application based on the building rules which were given to him by the government. Commissioner did not create the rule. Government created the rule. Legislature created the law, government created the rule. And commissioner is only implementing the rule. Now, if you want to regularize your 4th floor, you have to make an application with government, not with commissioner. Commissioner doesn't have the power to create the rule. Hope you got the point. Now, why it is pending in High Court? 2015 BRS GO is pending in High Court because government did not take adequate care in processing the applications, in allowing the applications, without creating adequate infrastructure. It was a breeding ground for corruption. Without sufficiently creating infrastructure for drainage, water, current, open spaces, parks, roads, simply allowing a BRS application is like allowing 10 passengers to travel in a car which has a capacity of 5 passengers. Therefore, the BRS GO is pending in High Court. We have to wait and see what High Court decides. Hope I am clear. Thank you. Thanks for watching. If you have any doubts, kindly comment.